because of what is on ground that has happened to Mohbad already, that they've seen, they know it was done by some people. So if this set of people refuse to bring the evidence or point to who did, they will be held responsible for it because they already is a conspiracy. So
can we say that any moment from now, these guys are possibly going to be prosecuted? What if in the case where they've been discharged and they've been told not to come back to Abuja? How do we see it from there?
But there's no way, because the reason why it is like this now is because the real people, police have got the investigation. I don't want to go deep into it. They know who they are going to be arresting or they need to establish the real main case. All the other ones, they are just co-conspirators. So you cannot charge co-conspirators and leave the main actor. You understand what I'm saying? So Adra has not turned himself in or has been arrested. Darosha is yet
Don't forget, Wumi was invited. She has submitted herself.
I know. What I'm trying to say is that investigation has not even commenced because whatever it is she was able to stage around, they can't detain her with the charge.
I think Wumi is going back tomorrow, right? Next month.
From what I know, because
that's on Monday. She's going back on Monday, right?
And because there is no way she would be kept with that child over the weekend. There's no provision. So whoever is must have taken her bail must be a strong one. And when she returns, that's if they had arrested me in Lagos yesterday, then I would have been binded.
There was an attempt to arrest you yesterday.
Yes, because they were sending an invitation.
I told you, I gave you a slide.
No, the point is they are jokers. Mobile Spirit is not sleeping.
Because I got that information that some people are trying to do place of hanky-panky behind
the point is, Paparano, if it was necessary for me to stay back, I will stay back and fight it. They might deceive them, they will detain me. Because is necessary for me to be arrested.
Because one of them particularly vowed that because your name was mentioned, about picking spending and this and that.
If it is time for me to be arrested and detained, if it is necessary, it will be because that is the time the glory finally. But I would have finished up.
That will be the last onslaught. The last onslaught.
So, because there's no point people getting into some unnecessary problem. I am saying,
let me see, wait, where's my clapping? Let me give 5 boza for presidency. 1 boza for presidency.
Boza.
And 5
people like you are asking every day that the president should listen to the yearning of the public. And as an elected government official, they eventually answered, are you to relegate the presidency away from the stuff? How will people vote if they say that? So we can cry to the president and can listen to us. That means he knows why we voted for him. So me that I'm doing that indirectly is to show that I value the attention given to the public, not to Yomi Fabiyi, not to bring to the public. In Maba's case, these are the people that voted him there. But these disgusting individuals, they are pained that you are doing a sort of campaign or mentioning presidency. And
can you imagine that? Can you imagine?
And normally, this is a work that the media persons should be doing, all of them. But they felt like if they do it, part of the people are already involved. They don't know the politics involved. In Lagos State, that they are shielding it, they are also in presidency camp. The people that are protecting all these people, they are in the presidency camp. So it's difficult for those staff to be coming to say the presidency.
And I'm sure you are in the presidency camp now. You are an APC.
I can't deny the president. I can't deny. I'm close to the family. So
somebody said you went to the presidency. I mean the villa, sometime ago.
Baba, I don't go lie for you. I cannot see what will affect the government of Ashwaju, and I keep quiet. The Baba,
confirm.
He had personally honored me.
All of us. The government is for the people, for us.
When I was not even there, the Baba showed me loyalty in a different matter. that he didn't even know I have heard about it. So the point is, at the end of the day, are you with me? If eventually he assent to it, look at now, they've confirmed to you that the petition got to the presidency and they reacted. That's why they are doing this.
I was shocked when Damola said that they told him that it was the IG that ordered them.
Even if you don't hear Damola own, even if you don't hear Damola own, the spending himself, the lawyer confronted me and said, Mr. Yomi, they said it was you. Now, they know.
Even the assistant to spending.
Now, the point now is this, politically, this is a case of justice. If an elected official as a president who is asking for second term, listen to the voice of the public and say, okay, let them go and do it. So that they will not say my hand is there. Are you not supposed to give that kind of a person credit? If he didn't do it, he hasn't done it for a long time. I know how many hosts that are insulting the president are saying, with the president saying he didn't hear all the noise of the people, do you think we don't matter in this country? Do you think Abukia does not matter in this country? Do you think Fire Force does not matter? Do you think everybody that's saying that we want justice for what? Justice for what? Justice for what? We want justice for what? Did you answer us? But because they believe voting is not their right, that they only put some people they put who they like there. That's why they don't know the value of their vote. So if I am telling you that you have all come together through the Break the Silence Foundation, I have been able to express the concern to the president. And the presidency said we have to be loyal to the country. And this is a matter of justice. They should go and do the case. Harmonize it and prosecute. Let me be honest with you. All those that are shielding the person that fight Mohbad, they are not in any way close to the level of the president. Even before he became president. There are people that he empowered himself. There are people that are his boys. So why would anybody think if the president said go and do it, he will be scared of those ones? Scared of what? Do you understand? They've arrogated those ones as if they are bigger than the president. That the president is scared of them.
The issue we are having here now, people are wondering. Since this president is very vast, and this country works by connection, how are we even sure that some of these persons are not directly related to the president?
Some of who?
No, it's okay.
These persons we are coming after, how are we sure they're not directly related to the president?
That is where you have to understand that whatever the case may be, even if they are related, when you commit crime and the evidence is out there, even if it's a judge, the worst the judge will do is, I can't try my son. Another judge should go and do it. But to cover it up,
there'll be conflict of interest. The president remains the president.
Exactly. So,
and that's why we fear about corruption. We fear corruption doesn't come.
Anybody that is loyal to this president must conduct themselves in a way that if you are close to this president and you are loyal to him, you must conduct yourself in such a way that you don't get involved in things that would bring disrepute to his office.
Are you aware that the reason why spending was released is because of someone's girlfriend dating one top ranking?
That's why they are deceiving all of you.
Are you aware 2 girls were sent to Abuja? 2 girls.
Paparano,
go and like one.
Paparano, let me explain. Paparano, don't let them deceive you. Where were these girls when spending spent almost 7 days or more than 7 days?
They were trying to get,
let me explain
an actress protecting an actress. Actress, godmother involved.
Paparano, even as it is now, were you discharged or you on bail on a serious capital offense investigation? They are deceiving all of you.
But I thought they said they had to reinvite spending properly, like apologizing why it was picked and then
don't let them deceive you. Don't let them deceive you. The order to arrest spending.
Yeah, aware of that.
Paparano, listen to me. The warrant was issued by a judge. If a judge gives the order, police call it is the court. Why did you issue the order? You are wrong. Then the judge will tell them, this is the reason why I issued the warrant. They are deceiving all of you, my brother. I'm being honest with you. The point is this. The IG might use his power and say, guys.
I don't know why this thing they give me.
And say, guys. And say, guys. Have arrested me. If I had entered into the ambush on that yesterday, I can bet you. I don't know what they might have done.
I'm not going to.
I can say, though I will fight to the end, but I don't know what they might have done. So that is, those are the things.
I would have sent you something, but it was too late.
So
you understand? But I didn't know that there was. I mean, that was going to be yesterday, but I knew. I think I said that this week, this particular week that we are finishing. I said on my last stream now.
And if it wasn't respect his spirit, he bad. I have something I needed to do in London here, and I'll be flying to US. Later, you guys will see it. Maybe in the next 2 weeks, I will now review.
You can help us speak to all this media house there now. I mean,
Papa, I won't disclose my stuff now.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have to. You should not naturally that if I move like this, I'm going for something. Baba, I know they waste my time. They travel for no stuff.
Who tell you?
Ebi o mo go ti en planning kan. Àwọn tó ń planning yẹn náà, we want to lọ ṣogun. Àwọn ṣe pé tẹ́ ẹ bá tètè ra mú, the next step in tẹ́ ìfẹ́ ṣe, ẹ fẹ́ stop yìí, tí ó bá fi lè get him in. So, Bob was telling me, move. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to leave on the 5th. She didn't book because they just want ticket to pay. I can say. So, while we take money, return the advance I gave. I'm not going again. I will pass through email. Taking low email if you shall continue. But Dabi, I won't tell you all those stuff. Can I? We are personal. If I tell you those things, you will like, wow.
No, don't worry.
What are you doing?
So at the end of the day, keep money, get no email, so that's it. Okay, let me look for on the 6th. She got on the 6th. Then, on the 5th, you got the message, you got the WhatsApp mini. You are needed at Alagbon. Who is this? He didn't say his name. Whether that's she or he. I said, if it is about, I need to be honest with you. I said, if it is about one woman and his FCID, she is needed in Abuja. I think I'm saying. Are you there, Brando?
Yes, I hear you.
Because I know the signal had gone to zone 2. But I don't know whether it has gone to them in Alagbon. One go SCID Kononi, and next. One go I think I'm saying. So basically, I now sense like this person is needed. Okay, Damilo. Only I serve you. Only you serve me what? Is it a copy paper? Is it a copy process? What is your name? So I can put you. Okay. And I said to my lawyer,
what do you need the money for?
What do you face a meeting loss? Because lawyer, when I invite me by you, I can't turn back. I have my own medical stuff to attend to. And I have right stuff I need to go. My lawyer didn't know about it. So I sent email with the ticket to me on the 3rd of November. Invitation was here 50. So go back. So send it to them so that they can see that Spirit Almighty God have already perfect my journey before that. And my lawyer was even there yesterday to represent me. So they won't say I dishonor them. At least the law says that if I can't come, I must write or send a legal representative. And I did both. My lawyer was there and I wrote to the I can't come. I have my own medical stuff to go and attend to. And I have a serious human rights task to go and fulfill.
Just say you don't want I will give you money.
By your lying,
Instead of telling me that you need money, I say you want to cut that thing.
One buy away one out. Want to detain me, then they will now say, let's threaten him with. They're going to be detaining him. But the order has been given. Prosecute. So, Osao, they will still pick out. Because the pressure, we will continue. We are not stopping. I can't stop. They must protect this country and of course the justice must be served. So,
it's a mandate.
Even if that is going down. I can say what is software explicitly that you are going to jail, you are not going to jail is secondary. You should know that one. But you think you will deceive the police to pin the death of Mohbad on you when we don't have anything yet. We know.
I want to cover something from him because this guy said something and I didn't believe him. I need your confirmation. He said you were shown a particular 10 seconds video somewhere I think in Media Division. Is that correct? That you were shown 10 seconds?
Thank you so much. That's where you know that these people are real criminals. The point is, in a statement in Panti, he said before he was arrested in Ogombo, before he was taken to Ogombo, he had deleted the video. When we got to Abuja, he said the same thing. He said he had deleted, and the officer, the SCP homicide, said to him, you deleted in Ogombo. So the video did not follow you to the CP's office. He said yes.
Now, there's someone is telling me that Alake is saying that they said you told him to, you winked at him to lie, not to tell the truth.
What's my own business with that? Why would I tell him? And I'm dragging him like this. What is my business with?
I don't know how this guys can escape out of this.
If I tell him to lie, he's been to Kirikiri. He's facing 4 count charges. And the same way, I dragged him to Zone 2. And from Zone 2, we were back to Panti. Now I dragged him to Abuja. He spent almost 14 days there. And he's on bail. And now he is being investigated for murder, criminal conspiracy, concealment of evidence, and criminal intimidation. And it might even be double. They might even increase it. I get what I'm saying. So how does the case in Oba relate to the charges or the thing is being investigated around? Because the report that these people have done before they even start arrest, that is what is in there. They are not speaking the truth. Anybody investigate around in here. Do you understand? It was to increase the kidney. So him coming to say that he deleted the evidence before he was even taken to command. So where is video they don't now show me in Lagos State Command? Look at the woman going on TV saying they even asked me to come to command that they want to show me the video. But this your co-traveler said he had deleted the video before they even arrested him. Nothing was shown to me to prove that it was the man that shot me up. No single paper like this, no single evidence. They're just lying and deceiving. Do you understand? They are just lying and deceiving. One more anyway, from his talk yesterday, we got to realize that he was in the house when the man returned back from the show.
Can you imagine? And that is another tangible information.
Baba, I'm working on that seriously. Waiting now.
He was in the house Sunday.
And then that's what I'm telling you that Sobo, Sobo, you'll be surprised that he is the one that opened the door. He was waiting in advance. I can say, boys, I'm going to tell you when it is Damola, see Lev Baga on that tongue, he must have done something terrible. That's why he's always been dragged into anything to be punished severely. He's gonna get punished, trust me. So he missed, and that is where another angle that I don't want to go into details of those that will be picking that up. You know, he says, but there are some other areas I'm still going to be starting case with that. But when I will attend to other one. Time to attend is what the case is still. Because people thought everything is about
all this position on the ground. Why don't they just focus on what they are doing? Why are they comparing, like all this comparison?
My brother was check on the ground. They are banking on
please. Let me explain to you what I don't want to hear. I don't want them to be saying you are not doing nothing. I don't want you to say they are not doing nothing. Let's focus on what you are doing.
Let me ask you one question. What have you seen that they have done? Tell me one thing.
Yes, you know.
Now wait. Let me explain to you. I'm not taking. Wait, let me
Nothing
explain
is
now.
actually happening very big right now.
Let me explain to you. Like I'm saying,
Am I
it's okay for anybody to write petition. Anybody sending Sami Jojo around own Amano Shishenon. Like I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is that in this particular case in Abuja is what I'm telling you. That the only thing is that they wrote petition. Like I'm saying, they wrote petition.
Okay, but you can see,
But
you
it's
can go to their house and see
because there is no way
Muhammad Ondi and you be your
you
friend.
would be active.
Or you can go.
When your
Palestine is
family
killing Christians,
says,
Christians is
this is
killing
what
them.
I'm
They
doing.
are mad.
And when you press conference, just see, what's that? February press conference, they override it. Tabalo see right. Season 2. Override. Override.
That one is. We were already calling out for that press conference.
I am saying,
We're calling out for that one.
look at Abuja now. My brother, look at Abuja now. In Toshim Koba working in they caused the division. Because they're honest. In the first place, that's why you don't speak the truth. People should let you speak the truth. If I was hiding the fact that the presidency is involved, let it blame. You didn't tell us now. You're making us waste our energy. A reasonable set of people, the presidency has been involved. And come down from your ILCs and queue behind a pathway. I can say. So, you know, yes, the series last way. Because I don't know. Do you understand? But in an event when that people have seen the cases in Abuja, the presidency has given them. Why would
the flaws that you even have in all of this is the fact that you are here in Nigeria and you know these things. And I hope they do. Can be able to come around and just go to this office to understand this.
Even in whatever
It's that stress. It's so stressful.
Whatever they write. So Abuja. The first CID cannot just possibly say because anybody complains to them about every state command in probably cases like that, they will be calling the file and they say they should know. This is a special order. You don't understand? It only takes person of maybe the Attorney General of the Federation or the President to give such order to the IG to take effect.
And you know where it even begin to make sense, the fact that at least Wumi too, Wumi has been there, she was invited, Darusha, one of them, others are running. I mean, it shows that they really want to revisit the case, they really want to hear from the side of these different persons. Like, I mean, it's so disappointing to see anybody right now, trying to make you like an obstructor to justice. It's very funny. How do I said something on that show. I said, come, even if police arrest any person, and anybody comes out here, and I was the first to unleash that information out.
What I want you to say, you're not even eating it yet. And it comes on information, okay? Their petition or whatever they sent to Abuja is why this thing is happening. Any money or town. The other people that are justice seekers, they're on a different platform. They genuinely want justice. They're out of heart. Let me finish one of thoughts. They have been made to say that you're being a liar. So available to. It's my nature. I will speak truth with my nature. My nature might look cheap. It might look like I didn't package myself as a celebrity, but I'm dealing with the truth. So to a layman, to someone who has a dirty mindset, how like this thing can be true. And I'll look at it. You are the kid. He feel your situ. He should make me back on the I'm on this. I don't do that because I only hear
there's this thing here that I see this pattern. There seems to be like that woman. She's a questionable officer. That officer, she's a questionable character. She seems to be the one causing these confusions. On one side, okay, she's making
It just
petitions to the arrest husband. On the other side, it's making it to them that she's working on their own petition. Do you understand? And the whole thing, and this shows that there are two people who are actually, making this effort, and you don't have to fight each other. At the end of the day, this confirms there are two people actually, working out something. So you understand which we can
You are still not speaking the truth. Let me explain the truth to you now. These people need to, our public, to our individual, to our neutral. The only thing to capitalize is the moment our petition materializes. One of the strays and agents thought about information here. But what is the case here? What is the Abuja's case? I am saying, what is the FCID? What they did is, so when that individual to what he passed it down, Presidency, so the point is, Yomi tati peloniro. So Yomi is saying the truth. They are now beginning to show that Yomi is a liar, don't trust him, and they are working on the ground to say, place us as the petitioner. Do you understand?
You see,
so
there's one, everybody watching right now understands something, right? The fact that
wait, Paparano, that officer saw the lacuna. Who are these people? And they are not coming with just place it on us alone. They were now painting me bad and trying to induce with serious money that let us be the owner of that particular petition. Since our own petition has been there before, it's part of the case file. Do you understand? When they said go and harmonize everything that has to do, whether anybody petitioned last year to pack everything together, but it's based on the fresh one that we got from Break the Silence Foundation. Do you understand? So when they realized that the officer, civilian so what they did was don't let Yomi Fabiyi know. There is no way we know. Now put us there, and they now come back to the public. How do we now make this thing not happen? Let's start castigating Yomi. Let's say people should not trust Yomi. They should not give him money because
keep him out of the whole stuff.
Though the intention might be we can pursue it. Activate for us, discuss with us only. They made them know that they made that one and they stood that Yomi, if you give him money, he will put it down. If you do this, he will record. So they make it look like everything I was doing is I want to hurt police officers. They deal with me. Do you understand?
And that woman never confronted you on any of those lies, on those things that was told to her.
She confronted.
She confronted you. Okay, means somebody must have reported you to her.
That's why I'm telling you that if it's a boy, when something back to what's on the page, their favorite, they said they should. It was doing frog job. That was why I said I am the one, because in that office, that's the pain they make me go through. On that day, when I realized that something was fishy, because I was still waiting in Abuja, I was looking for money to mobilize to do all sort of things. So I couldn't meet my target.
We don't even know whether they paid those officers to lock you up.
They didn't even do that. No, I won't be, Baba. If they try to lock me up, I'll tell you. They did nothing like that. Forget. What did I do? I will lock me up. They are just deceiving themselves. So what happened was that when I couldn't meet up, I was looking for money. I went to collect loan on my app. Like I'm saying, so I can be able to meet up for the logistics, because all those things. Before I could say Jack Robinson, nothing was going on. Then I now hear that they've gone to do something. With who? And I went to that office. And I sought an audience with the CP. I can say, with this woman who is the IPO, the other officers are not there. 4 of us. So when I was beginning to speak like, sir, I don't understand what is going on. As a police officer, you know how they treat people now? You are saying that we should work with you. They say you will do this. They say you will do that. They say you will do that. You can't be trusted with information. They say you are this. They say you are that. I said, sir, I don't know who I've been feeding you. I'm putting my life on the line to fight for justice. If I don't trust the police, I won't be taking my matter to the police. I took my matter. Let me tell you my journey with this case. And I explained to the CP. I kept saying, we discussed, he first and foremost, I'm angry with you. They say you are this. I said, stop saying they say. You are dealing with me first. I said my phone, number one, I'm an activist. People want to threaten my life. Anybody might call me and say, Yomi, if we see you, we'll take your life. So I am advised naturally to put my phone on automatic recording. Not because I am targeting anybody. But that is the only reason why these police officers have their stuff recorded. And I said to him, I said, sir, on my honors, you don't have to treat me this way. I said, that officer they said I recorded, I was even fighting for police. The Baba Mubad said, police are not doing anything. That it is a lie. They didn't do anything. I said, you know what? I need to show them proof that police are already working on the CCTV of the Mubad's neighbor. I said I have to prove it to them. I said that was when I played the audio of CP Lati Ahmed, the former DCP of Pantiden. I was defending the activities of police when they were saying they are not doing anything. But it's not because I was reporting the police. Then that woman said, hey, but you can't. They say you do that. I said, madam, don't try that with me. If I have right to challenge the police and what you are showing me, I will do it again. Then they asked her to leave. She left. And the man said, you know what, Mr. Yomi? And before she left, said, you need to help us in this matter. You are the investigator. You are the professionals here. I can't leave London to come and pursue a case. Look at me. I don't live in Abuja. I don't have a house in Abuja. Only you have to consider, how did I get where I'm sleeping? Not because I'm working, not because I'm making money, but this is why you have to help me. Help the public. Help the president. Help the country. And man said, but why are people now coming? Who are those people? And I said, the only reason why they are castigating me is because when we need emergency fund, like that is going to run into millions, there are some people amongst us on TikTok that we believe that are very buoyant, that we can rush to if it is very urgent. So we almost know them together. I think that's why this set of people are trying to castigate and condemn me. Said, oh, now I get. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I said, but as we speak now, sir, let's do this. I need to see the directive of the president, a case file, and I want to let's start afresh, reasonably. I need the letter of invitation, and I'm going to be applying for the CTC of the directive of the president and investigation activity. He said, Mr. Amber, I said, I appreciate you. And I said, thank you, sir. That was the only time I did like this. Thank you, sir. When the man showed compassion, that, he realized that he has been able to, disbelieve me and followed the wrong narratives. This, that's the work they did. Their major work is to say, we are inside it, take the stuff away and condemn Yomi Fabiyi, lied against me, and then sent that guy to be lying to the public. So that's the only work they did. So by the time I was going to leave there, I appreciate the man in front of that woman. And then she went away. There was no way the man said, I will arrest you. He only yelled, like, you are challenging us here. You are saying that we didn't do the right thing. Can we trust you? You know what we have had? They said you do this. They said you did that. That's the only argument that we have. And it was resolved. Because he's not meant to speak to me that way. But I immediately understand that it's my own people that have come to brainwash them through that woman. And I can tell you on my own, immediately that woman tried to show something from her phone, I spoke at her, I said, don't try that. That statement that you read out, I will stand by it over and over. I will challenge the police. Yes, the question is the Nigerian police compromised in Mohbad's case? I did not hide to say it. I protested with it. So don't bring that to me. Are you guys not public officers? You can be questioned. And then she didn't say anything. And the boss didn't say anything. And somebody's asked, maybe when she's trying to cajole them, I have to be humble because the CP is old to be my father. I am saying, he's old enough to be my father. He's a professional. I need his help. He needs my help. But I need them for constantly. 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 Because I said, what has happened? Like I said, look at what has happened. They said you arrested me. He said, no. When you know that does not happen, stop listening to such things. Let's focus on this job. We have to deliver. I can tell you for free about a week and a half or 2 weeks. The IG was even on the neck of these investigators to find the 7 people and get them into Abuja and deliver on the mandate. Do you understand? So all those stuff, like somebody was defeating that guy. But it is time for that who is that person? Why did you know this person? My own matter. Why? Why? Giving us what is there? Do you know this person? She's working with both sides. That guy is working with both sides. What if you're in area? You know the law Allah sorry. So he needs to do the biddings. I want to want that only corner here. So any truth to buy a good yellow, any move to make him be. If they want to go and arrest them, so when that woman make a mess, that was where they were able to say, let's find a way to arrest spending. I had to send to Abuja and say, this woman landed in the Sabo police station, 3 minutes away from where the suspect is. The last message she was telling me is, spending is not needed. This is the same woman that went to court and obtained warrant of arrest on spending and others. And it was sent to the officers that arrested them. You know that? They are not meant to even do the arrest. They are communicated with the police officers in Lagos. Do you understand? Suddenly, when it was just 3 minutes away, when you left Ikeja to come and arrest him, to come and so that they can hand over spending to them, they arrive at Sabo police station because they're expecting that they will bring in a suspect. Suddenly, but I realized where I was strike team here, tactical here, they couldn't meet up. She changed the tone because the only thing left is for her to come and do it. I will need the spending. Show she be that Rosha. I said, what? That is a serious criminal offense. She needs to go through ordinary trial. Do you understand? But can't even go around and and they will change your tone. I want to be found and there's no way I will even know they are the one that paid for the ticket to take him down. Because we paid for the ticket for them to come. Do you understand? So, fair accept they did us bad. But they want to solve for on your wa. I will go that because your ticket to go. Want to let off the airport. That same time, one missing flight, we paid 170,000 again. Expand the way again. Need Daji. When they got to Lagos, feeding at a false hotel. Me at me at spending kakiri at Yadra. Do you understand? I want to come spending on our way. I could show our logigi. Look at what this woman did. I want IPO. He want to send the warrant. And he lost in court. And he let investigation them out there. Suddenly, it was a lie. It was at the point to realize where I want tactical team to arrest him. But once he failed, they couldn't meet up. So for her not to come and effect the arrest or send police officers from Sabo, she now said, okay, they don't need that spending again. I had to leave. Meanwhile, once the spending, she thought I would be quiet because what if for you physically, that's it. I'm only humble because I have to be respectful to police officers. I can say.
Yeah, but there's one thing I want to tell you now, please. So that we don't know how much, effort these people are also putting in. Fine, they might be doing it the wrong way, but consider the amount of money spent and also the time givens. I don't want it to look like, we'll be telling them not to turn down your own effort, and then in the same sentence, you'll be turning down their effort. Please don't just, don't talk about whatever they're doing. Just focus on the one you're doing, and then we can capitalize on that. So you get, I think that will make history.
The point is this, Rhino, you're not getting it here. The moment they tried not only to assassinate my character, the moment they made attempts to come for me first and deceive the public, like, number one, I am lying. Number two, I want to take the glory that does not belong to me. When they know that even the whole effort that led to this whole investigation, like I'm saying, that they are banking on is still majorly coming from my side. They didn't do anything when it comes to getting the presidency to activate on this stuff. Like I'm saying, it's still because they don't give regard. I felt like even going to they saw that we've made the first move with Damola. If they now did the second one, what's the demand that they should do? Nice one. We are going to see what
No, can I ask a quick question? Did at any point in time, did you communicate your work, like what you've been doing? Did you communicate it with Country Queen, that lady?
You know, the point is this, my brother. When people advise that you don't need to come to public to speak, people that you know of, genuine interest, whether they are antagonizing you or they are supporting you, share with them privately. At least with that way, people won't be accusing me of exposing things to the public. But it's like, telling the public that you are representing, this is the effort, this is the progress that we're making. So it's not because I have special interest in anybody, but because at least if these people like that, whether they like me or they loathe me, if they can have those classified information, then there won't be any reason to come out and be disgracing me or be lying to the public.
What do you say concerning?
If anybody is saying, "Oh, we didn't see the letter of the presidency," it's a lie. You've said that openly, and I come to your private chat and I sent to you, number one, look at the request letter sent to the DIG. Most of them don't even know the meaning of all these offices. I just wasted my time. And when they see the staff, when they see your request, they see the official request, and out of the three stuff, they see the letter coming from a 04 CID, indicating that we are acting based on your petition to the presidency, on the order of the president, on this stuff. The invitation letter that we requested, that's enough for you to know that, okay, truly the presidency are involved. Because you can see the correspondence. But the sheer hypocrisy and wickedness is to see that and say, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't make any sense. The fact that people can talk and shout your Fabiyi's name with such junks doesn't mean it makes sense. It's pure wickedness and evil. If you don't know how things are,
but just to be sure, did you share your work with this lady, Country Queen?
I have answered you now. I said I've shared with a whole lot of people that I thought.
Yeah, if that be the case, what can you say concerning what she is doing now? Reading out all your WhatsApp messages with her and showing everything you've ever sent to her and saying some things about you. She's currently doing that online within your WhatsApp and everything.
I've sent to her exactly. That's what I'm telling you, that things that you share with that's why you know that when they come out and say Yomi Fabiyi disclose things in the public, it's because they are not at that advantage. If you share classified information and documents with them privately, it's because they still want to pull you down by all means. I don't know what they are up to. I don't know who is engaging them. The fact still remains that there is nothing you would do to satisfy these people. And the only thing they will do, that's why you say they are working. People like you are only encouraging. The only thing they do is to tear down. And that's why I will say that, travel to UK. So possible come and case it money in Nigeria. London, London and I've got to London now, but they soon let me lobby. Make it make sense. Are you okay? You came to London. You come and do what we are doing. But when you were in Nigeria, you condemn all of us. What we are doing is not.
Let me come to it. Guys, everybody, please listen to me. You see the reason why, Paparano, I always say that I don't like talking to people behind the scenes. It's because you don't know the secret and the misgivings. And when they don't get their way and they want to fight you, they weaponize anything. Do you understand? And that's what it is today right now. A lot of people may not like me, but they don't just have ways to get to me. They don't know what they can do. Believe me, I have more enemies more than Yomi Fabiyi. Let me make that clear.
No, I don't.
On
I don't have enemies. I don't have haters. I only have those that doesn't like my guts. I want to go.
I say there are so many people who consider themselves my enemy, right? Fine, I do what I do.
They don't just like your guts. They don't like your guts.
Exactly, and they are doing everything to bring me down, but they don't have that opportunity, and that's why I tell people, right? Before you wake up and you say you want to make a group, you want to do something, this J4M should teach a lot of lessons. People don't like to learn. People keep pushing, why not to pushing? This is not by force. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because now ask yourself, how do you explain whatever country is doing right now? Taking your petition, as these petitions are already not out there. What does that mean? Is Country Queen part of the underground and she's trying to fight hard because underground has been exposed, they have lost? Like, is that what she's trying to do? And I want you members of the public to understand this because it's all about you guys, right? You guys are the one they want to weaponize. Say no to any weapon and fashion. Okay? No matter what anybody says at this point that we're approaching, I think it's time for you guys to say, we don't hear no Wahala. We don't hear no Wahala. Because these people, see, Nigeria's open visa to everybody. Come to Nigeria and fight too. Me too, I'm in Nigeria here. I have my reasons why I'm not going to places. Everybody can come too. So you understand? You can come too. And thank God, say, Papa, I know we contribute. I will contribute. Since last time we are saying, Ejeki Barrister Michael Kobeneshe, I contribute. I will. I'm serious. But because they understand that it's not as easy like that. You understand? Because you'll be asking, like, how does Country Queen want people to start seeing her right now? After everything we've gone through in this day for them. The part, but anyway, they say whether or not, sooner or later, the true character of everybody will begin to come out. I will be here to see everything with my two eyes. As long as I continue to stand on my truth. Because right now, with what Country Queen is doing, people begin to doubt you. That was why Muyiwa kicked you away. Because now we will not know. Were you guys about to betray Muyiwa too and he kicked you guys away? Because we'll be wondering. There are some things you don't. You guys should calculate very well. You see, I have the knowledge of most of these things that they are doing, whether on that or whatever. I will put them into places. And that is why most times when they want to do anything, and they know that if they will be command, they will come to my platform. They know where to go to.
No, it would have been
places to go to.
It would have been efficacious if when they group themselves like that and they are not trying to tear the other party down, secretly behind me, look at the whole efforts, look at the whole sacrifices. And one also down on tear need gongo. Alone tear me down. And she got the best she get and face it. There won't be any reason for those people. And when you see, Wahala, you see, what call up and see Wahala. Because that will look like Kino will go around with it on Babish. Shambolo Boku she back because I'm not having problem with the woman. But they pushed her in a way that she will be come out with she assessment. Can go tell who is the ISB down. She not money. I have no money to pay for anybody other mobilization. No mobilization because
but she unexpectedly finds out.
Do you understand? So at the end of the day, we have to look into all these stuff. What's going on? Tony, talk about our tickets.
His wife for a
Talk about most of these people. And that's the vision late on me. Oh, yato.
What else?
Do you understand? So many things are involved, and if these people are going to do that, you know certainly
he sent me
that
the letter
they deliberately.
Okay, this letter
You don't see finish, you know, majority.
he sent it to both the
They think it's about coming to social media, and this TikTok of a team, on 10th and they need to do something to drag people to themselves, to draw attention to themselves. They don't. To draw attention to themselves. They don't.
So this one is
to draw attention to themselves. They don't.
Two departments received it.
Come and bring your family down. They don't care about justice for bad. They only see see it as a means to an end. I want to question is justice here. Look at somebody like you. You are interested in the justice of Mohbad.
And I commend him for that.
So when you realize that, there is this wrong information and narrative out there, you're able to say, okay, I'm deeply sorry. Why would we in the first place distrust you? Because the presidency, to buy a public, engage you can follow case here. But I get attention presidency. She will castigate because the presidency many.
October 6th.
But I've done it only so cheaply. And everybody is trying to see themselves as they are great descendants. They are great. I want to NGO now. All the is about petition. What is the name behind the petition? What is the drive? You tell a buy in 50 years. Build. They of him pushing up. Anyway, it's about going to the cheaply. Because it means to what he accept what he was on the TikTok. What he want here. I am saying, and if I see the positivity in coming to TikTok than the negativity, I'll stick around until I finish the job. Then I'll go back to my normal self. Until you're born, I don't believe we should stick around. No, that's not it. Multi-ethnic community, they are more here, and they have all the wherewithal. The government is split. Do you understand? But don't share the see our down. Call it down one day. Get boss what you call him, I know fear on you. To buy here, you know what? Where is Paparano now? Even if God says, Paparano, come. But because I know, you call you, you don't do that. You understand? But most of these people,
everything Country Queen is doing now is so that they will curse Yomi and praise her. Now let us praise Country Queen. Country Queen, Fabiyi, Country Queen. So all these things Country Queen is doing is to stop, is to encourage more hate and more encouragement on them, right? So that they start praising her. You see what I said? They miscalculate all the time. They miscalculate. They are too emotional to my liking. They fight. They don't care about anything spoiling. Keep boy bad, no she man she won't. Anybody who has such mindset doesn't occur. You will just gonna lose. You're not gonna go far. You have to be intelligent and be practical and be technical. Go bad, Titi no ma bad. Oh, time no ma dasini. You that you want to destroy everything, it is your own and your generation own that will be destroyed. Others will keep moving, they don't care. Because they don't just care. Because I don't understand. If you see what Country Queen is doing right now, people who are listening, is she, you see how in her comments, see the way they are insulting Yomi, all those enemies, they fool her platform, insulting Yomi, throwing curses on Yomi, and very soon, Country Queen will now come out and portray herself as she wasn't trying to encourage that, but yet, it is a lot of pains. And I don't know how many of them belong to that, they are underground, but I can tell you, they are suffering a lot from so much pain. The pain is too much that they can result into fighting with anything, going into WhatsApp message to adults. Yomi shared information with you, what he's been doing, since people are doubting him. And you supported in one way or the other, Country Queen. The next thing now, because there's no other way, instead of you to go and bring underground petition, everything that you guys have been doing, come and show the public too. Now Yomi own, now you the debunk, now you the bring the show. Can you imagine? Don't think about it for a second. Bring your own video. Guys, think about it. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Even if Yomi has not given 100%, at least he has given 50%. And when we compare that, when we put comparison, can you guys present your own your own case to let us see how far has been put into place? Please don't do like this. This is not how to encourage people. I know Country Queen will be very, very happy right now, seeing everybody cursing under her conversation. This is one of her biggest achievements.
But for spending, Yomi Koloshe.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing. And you know, when they go this their way, right, they can't even call themselves or stop themselves. I'm sure she's representing the thoughts of majority. Probably her under G. That is the only thing they can resort back into. And it's so pathetic. And these are the same people struggling every day that they are looking for justice. They are looking for something else. And we will know that thing that everyone is looking for very soon. But I don't understand. So we should all crucify Yomi, bring him down right now and carry you, praise you. You don't win. You don't win.
For what offense?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Even if they are deceiving the public,
Baba
that the
fans
one
are
that
sad.
arrested
Baba fans,
Friday.
they are sad with what Damola said yesterday. So she's just trying to make them happy a little bit. She understand? After Damola's police day, Baba fans were disappointed and they were sad. So Crunchy is trying to give them some joy, make them happy.
And even when they were trying to claim that they are spending stuff, and I was able to show not just flimsy evidence.
And we made people
play the
hate
voice
them
of the
before.
IPO.
This under G that Crunchy Queen is protecting, people will only hate you and those under G. The more. Can you imagine? This is very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. And that's why I said that. You guys will now see, when I say that, I don't like to be discussing people because I don't see maturity in this case. I don't see maturity. I have look. I don't just see that of maturity that to my liking, to my likeness. Because when these guys adult get mad, they want to fight with anything. Anything they want to fight with it. That's how dirty last one of them. I don't live like that.
He's the one asking you to donate.
The only thing they can do is to suffocate the NGO.
Guys, let's have fun, Jerry. Let us have fun. Who want that? Make it the that one can make it won't happy, make it happy. Make who want happy, they happy. Make who play music, I beg, make music they do for the background. Never make bonus going on.
If they want to come out,
I can also remove. Yes.
when I left the show, I went to Papariano's platform.
Okay, carry bushmeat, carry kinti and more, kinti and
How many times? Three, let's go.
Maloney. Let's go, guys.
It's not in my DNA.
Yomi entered their camp, scatter anti-justice camp. Una no like camp. Una no scatter this anti-justice camp. All of them begin running enter scatter kiti. And now they are trying to do everything to bring him down, and you guys are supporting it. They are penetrating people, and that is why I was saying that I never even knew that they would ever even fall into that mistake, but that has been resolved. Like, using some certain words, like, which is unacceptable. I didn't even say all those things when I talk about the apology. I didn't even say all those things. But anyway, that's gone. So they are looking for different ways to penetrate people, to have them begin to say things, which they will now promote it. But they failed. But again, it's gonna fail. As long as I am here, as I've said, right? Let all the attempts come.
Paparano,
Let all the attempts come.
all these ones, they don't be
As long
battle.
as we are here.
Baba, the vision, they are not a battle. They don't know what person they face. They don't know what I'm capable of facing. I only want to move in around share size. It means will grow this long that if I am lying, I want to stay longer so that I'll be exposed more. And if I'm speaking the truth should catch up with me. You understand?
They are fighting so dirty. Anybody will go to date anybody for inside the just move, but I swear you are taking a very big risk. With the things I'm saying,
Any thing about this in the way.
you are taking a very big risk. The people are going. I don't remember the last time I will say I want to carry somebody WhatsApp message or even come and discuss on that person. I don't remember the last time. To that part, discussing people's privacy.
There is nothing like I like the way you coordinate. Don't listen, no. I like the way you do your hair. Hey!
Crazy.
They can do anything for this. Is don't wait.
Maybe not they ask him where he lick and they cause all this pain. If you get another one, I will see. If you get another one, you have to please lick. Lick another one. You guys should record. Faster than bullet. dey say me o, kaka.
These are expensive ice cream.
I tell you. That's so.
Make I come on the nylon.
I still feel the sound. Let's double tap.
Ever for me give to Motion live stream, what you have to just show it.
Make her the beat them as the lick ice cream. Make her the beat them. As I mean the lick ice cream, make her the win them.
I better tell you all of you. God bless you. God bless
Asking for 1 million. Record. First man in jail for it. In fact, they want to buy asking for 1 million. They break Guinness Book of Record. First man in the world to buy ice cream for 1 million.
So those of you that contributed to this sweet ice cream, may your souls and your life is free. So those of you that made it happen, may everything in your life is free. Whatever Mubadi is happening with us. One thing I'm worried about is that whatever Mubadi is, my conscience tells me he'll be happy with me. I didn't betray it.
You know, and let me tell you something. There's one beautiful thing about activism. When people are putting in effort and they are happy and they are ready, they love what they are doing. I mean, just a little bit of support, you will get more than expectation. You will push them to, like, even putting down their life. When someone's already putting down his life, putting down everything, with no support, how much more empowering the person even a little bit. Go far. Oh my Lord, Jimmy, you go far. What? You see, as long as truth exists, believe me, we will always live. As long as truth, and that's why I keep telling you something. I keep telling you something. As long as you are just doing the right thing and you are saying the way it is, believe me, there's no other thing.
Our training is honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. No matter the wisdom you have, you're blessed. Honesty must be the first chapter. The first chapter you read in that book.
What was this, guys?
Me, Baba, I always tell somebody, I don't force people to trust me. I must work towards it. I must prove my worth. But it's honesty.
Guys, follow this. Let's be quick, please. Follow this. Guys, 2 more roses, please. We are dancing. Stop dancing, guys. 2 more roses, please. From 2 different persons. Please be quick. 10 seconds. 8 seconds. Be quick. 2 more roses. 1 more. 1 more from a different person. Be quick. Yes, we got it. Thank you, brother.
Risky. Just say this thing must come to full. Do you understand? So, even if there is any group of people don't partition over here, another side most of it's a charade.
I even want all this Ondaji to come on. Let's even see all these things that they call Ondaji. I mean, Ondaji. I can't tell. Everyone must see who they fight the day they stand with the back. Don't be saying they run on the back.
All me so cheap. Very not a ship. I can say it's for a little time. I'm not going to
I hope it's knowing where you are right now. Make good inside, it's no small. Make a go to your
and you don't dark here, sir.
give you better feelings. As in,
I shall take my father normally.
for Maria, no, I win me more. It's every time I win that you win alone.
Oh yeah, family activate.
Activate. Everyone know language. Tactical, our tactical team. Our tactical members, you know. Tactical. We have money signal. You envelope a signal. Guys, everybody, let's go activate.
Because you cannot satisfy all the platforms at the same time. If you are too on this side, this one will hurt you. If you do with this one, the one you are with will start attack. Because everybody is like, you want my platform to go down? Do you understand? So there is no way anybody can be perfect. No matter if you have come down to say, this is the people you want to do it. Imagine you are dealing with different, sellers, leaders, and all of them want to be giving you instruction. They want to be collecting information at the same time. If you starve this person of information, this one will come for you. And they see you as a soft target that if you don't know, so naturally, the moment I start giving information and I start worshiping anybody, they will start pressing me again. Then I'm the best. They know in their heart of heart that forget about it. This thing with Nigeria is not a small feat. Look at, I'm just about 2 days to be embarrassed again. If I had waited 2 days, if I didn't move the way I move, the biggest shock
I told you last week, I said that this particular week, because of that pending arrest, there are going to be some sudden movement, some tricky movement.
They are just going to use, Baba, if I am not, if this case has already run up, nothing they can do. If you call him arrest suspended, it's the presidency. What I get busy? I can say, all they want to do is they need to bring me in with any reason or whatsoever. Do you understand? If I complain to the president and the president gave an order to the IG and IG ordered the arrest and you are coming to meet me, arrest me, and you are a staff under the IG, is that not madness?
In as much as you know I know about those things, I've always condemned it. I said it and I'll say it here again. Like when an individual reach out to the police to make an arrest, before that police leaves wherever station they are to go effect any arrest, they would have done their own investigation. They will see that there is reasonable cause.
If you don't what should you about to do or spending thing? To the DBP as Guinea, or Jacob family Lamba. She must have put arrest spending. If it is not your family that arrested spending. So why are they coming to write against me and DBP is coming to? Do you know what it is to DBP to say they want to come and face me? So can you talk about
DBP is aware of it and the CP2 is aware of it.
CP is what Bashati don't Baba. Paparano, ask yourself a question. If this underground are the one that arrested spending, the way they came out is
I challenge them to come and say it that they did it so that they took the pick up, but they never. They are not saying it.
But ask spending lawyer to come out. Go challenge it. Ask so tough boy. You know the boy I can share. These people are. I'm being honest with you. It's
I mean, it has this has now getting worse. That woman is still saying some things. I don't know whether you still have access to her to listen to her. When was the last time you listened to her?
Which woman?
They said that. Joke now. To joke the lady.
I've written petition against her. We're going to be filing lawsuit shortly.
Okay.
I don't communicate with her again.
She just says so many things like
she's deceiving. She should. You can see what she was brought up. If I'm not bold, I won't petition against her. I have enough evidence against her. This is a serious criminal offenses. She needs to be prosecuted. These are serious crimes. I can say, I want to be careful because at the end of the day, how come I show Shani play? I show you I'm a back case again. President left by your way with him. You left by you understand? So go see how to bag it. What for money? Respite the scene. Oh, while on the day, what for anybody been exercising in Miss Maparas in Nigeria? Why is there any few? If you go to Nigeria, go alarm gidi. I don't be shere. I don't know spirit mo body is strong if you don't
Cambia.
I want to talk about ṣiṣẹ́. Oni en dekule e fe mo lohun. Báwo ni so láì oni kini kan àwòdì wá ṣe owó báwo ṣe Olúwa. Ibi tó ṣe kò yé mi. Let me look for that song. O kini title orin yẹn no?
Sorry, Andy. My
Àwòdì ṣe kini kan fẹ́
block anybody. You can mute.
King Sunny Adé tó fi kọ àwòdì ṣe kí ó lálá ó fẹ́ wo ṣe Olúwa. Kini title track yẹn ta ló mọ̀?
But please don't block. Honestly, I'm not going to block anybody.
They said they are the one that they did it. Now, kill it woman, I don't know the one.
I did few findings, and that's why I came out to say I had to start speaking the way I was speaking. They didn't know that I too, like, I was able to. Some people even reach out to me, not even me. Some people reach out to me, and not in 4, 5, 6 people reaching out to me. I was able to tell, hey, put all these two together. Like, they are watching the live stream, you know? They are already watching the live stream, and they know what's going on.
So the point, you didn't even answer that very well. You are see, if it is the technical squad, what do you call them, underground squad? Why I am saying, why are they now the DPP not facing them? If they are in the case in Abuja, if they do something tangible and very reasonable, maybe they have a serious landmark in the case. Why is the DPP not going?
I told you Ali Farron was speaking. I told him. And that's why I have to emphasize at some point that, hey, come. I say at most, what I say, yes, at most, right, you find that you both deal with this woman, both understand what you is, and you guys will place both by this woman. But to say that this man Yomi didn't write any petition or didn't know anything about this, I say it's not a good thing to say.
And that when they want to stage somebody to go into the case and what she man sheni ara wa lo ma ran lo sunu case yen o ye and o ma ba gbe wa ni Yomi o se koko wa ni kini Yomi egbe dani àwọn tó dem ba gbogbo ege yin le encourage wọn e ma na support NGO e no le tún ma support àwọn tó fẹ́ ba ṣe ege the driver spoke the truth. This individual, I am saying, did not go to Kolobi Shakoko. He's trying to remove himself.
Enough is enough.
I am saying,
You know what I'm talking about.
you could remember that the lies he gave.
No, there was hold up everywhere. He might not even go to church to work.
No, apart from that, Jack on the road, are you with me? If Mohbad ran into a serious emergency, gbogbo time tó fi decide kò fẹ́ gbé Mohbad lọ hospital tó fi gbé lọ kò lè tó 10 minutes. The question tó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ní FCID, what is your job that they would have to call you for somebody that is dying? What is your job? What are you coming to do? And how come
They never called the father, not the mother. Ask who?
Now, the same hold up, Tolomu Ole, hold up, we ever free war, láti Jack on day. O travel o moto, o the moto, o for no. Too much lies. And for them to have even put his name.
You know what made me yesterday? They were asking him a question. And this guy was about to say something.
At the end of the day. Want me light on?
Want to say something?
I like more than
Want to say something?
All these things they are doing, including those undercover and the G boy, the pressure is now getting tougher because they know that it is now going to go back to the original stuff. Remember, I want to make Kamaka. I can say because the remaining pieces don't need right. So whether they don't like it or not, forget about anything. In fact, Conor release will go on bail. Something is still coming. And we need the money. And I will never sell out. I have my integrity, my dignity. I will not sell out. Lawyer TikTok. Only lawyer will be on TikTok. He's not a TikTok lawyer. I'm a part of the way, you know. From before, those are one self-acclaimed actor. If I can only TikTok activist, I'm not going to punch. I can say, I'm not going to punch. When they went to punch, only self-acclaimed actor. I can say, self-type activist. One or two para city, or para
they didn't say self-acclaimed actress. They didn't say ex-actress.
I'm going to punch Baba Baye. You thought you call and go here, Kim punch me. Lankula, I'm going to get one leg. So I'm going to come here, punch you. No, I'm going to get this one. My fears are. My fears are.
So I want to run Boruko. Emma, she been querying when Emma worried in machine potential. Thank you.
What happened to Yomi last stream? Sean flag Yomi. Big bad Abuja. Come back.
Wait till I put it. Wait till I put it.
I don't know. I see that you just disappeared. I thought even rapture started. I thought you have gone to heaven because the way you are right now, you may go to heaven and leave us here. So they do more. Exactly. Because you may go to heaven. I thought rapture was taking you to go to.
Maybe they flagged you. So you understand?
They can never flag you.
So that is what they did. So what you want to see? I want to showcase yellow. Whether they like or they loot me, they have to complete the job. It was so if anybody is telling them no, that order they've been able to quell it. His presidency is looking at this is a serious national security concern. Justice and national security is merged together. Should we say because we want to satisfy some people and leave the country to get into mess? And they know what they are doing, and they know the nonsense they are doing. So we have to get that justice by all means necessary. You understand? And voila, risk to your back.
What is taking Yomi away, guys? What is taking him away?
But having said that, problem change to ba se fe mura o sha ti se kini enu lesin ejo Yomi anything to ba fe ma so I don't have a problem with that.
The way they are still us together, I don't depend them.
Maybe I don't know, like
the problem I have is I want to believe they will come attack me. I want to believe is it by
machine twinning and be one.
We're not kids now, we're not communicating because we can't.
Let that music go gently, turn it down. Let it be going gently. You don't like that song? Let that song go.
Yeah, no, I mean, we play me. Family, let's go. So you understand? So that is what they cannot phantom. Why would we listen to?
I want to address something. It's coming so much. Guys, wherever we meet lawyer, let him say on their platform. Okay? Can't you enjoy this moment? We'll get our hands on it. It's not a rush. Okay, when you do things rush, you will not get it. You know, correctly. Oh, Yomi's page is hanging. I don't know, like, why is it disconnected? So please, I don't want to rush myself. I don't want to rush it. We will get our hands on it. You understand? Going there right now will cause distraction. It will make us to lose our texture. We will not be focusing on. And you all know that they are there to defend women. It is not reasonable. They are there to defend women. They are there to cause more panicking. So it is good for me to have my hand on it and to break it down. I know there's something happening on the DNA on Tuesday. They will do all those things. I even knew that there was supposed to be such particular reaction from Women's lawyer. She understands. Because right now, it's like the court will make a certain action and DNA might be done without Baba Mohbad any longer. She understands. And so, this lawyer must make one or two publications to show that Aloba is not ready. Wunmi coming out, because I also did research on that, Wunmi coming out to condemn Sanshito leaving the DNA case was one strategy. You understand? It was a need that somebody in Wunmi's party comes out and talk about it and make it look like Baba Mohbad is not ready. Understand? Inform members of the public and also inform the court. So right now, Baba Mohbad, let me bring back Yomi. So right now, on top Baba Mohbad, right? Baba Mohbad supposed to write a letter of adjourn.
What did they
I
have?
don't know. They say your network is not good.
My network.
Oh, they say hanging. I don't. They say you were hanging.
Oh, okay. You know what? Let me switch.
I don't know.
Sweet potatoes, what's up?
Let me switch.
Potato cake. People let you share. People eating potato.
Nibo, who is this? Yomi, who is this?
Me, I'm lollipop. Read about.
Don't force your main down.
Yomi, if your network no do good, come on, I want play match.
Switch them.
If you believe your
Shut up. Friends of them.
You even know see draw.
Wait, you now want play three-way, why?
Please,
Shut up. I'm going to take yours.
I don't like this three-way.
Now you people get the lowest point. If you play 3-way, now you get the lowest point.
See, Yomi internet no good, play match. Papa Rhino, you know who I be? Mr. One Street. You don't be like say you yourself one they feel like you don't run. Eh? No, not tap for me, I beg.
All these new TikTokers, when I just come, but they very shark on them.
Really, I beg, no, not tap for me. Tap for me, take me off of 0.
The reason I agree to especially because I hear so
But
much.
that's everything you do to this game, man.
I don't blame you, you don't get rose. So I also tap person just the tap for it there, you don't get rose.